Hey everyone, Brian here. This is the second time I'm recording the same video. I did something really stupid. I went in and went to record the video and I got no sound. I went through everything. I closed software, I opened software, I plugged things in, I unplugged things. I did all over the place, right? All over the map. I had the mute button hit, so there was no way it was going to record anything. Couldn't believe it. So I had to turn around and try it all over again. Hello. It's a beautiful day here in Virginia. Actually, it's not all that cold. It's probably, I don't know, mid 60s here. It's not a bad day in Virginia at all, considering what we get during the summer. So what's new? Well, just got back from Las Vegas. My wife and I and her sister and husband went to Las Vegas for a few days. I'm not a big gambler, but I do like to sit down at a blackjack table for a while and play blackjack, which I did. Um, It's not bad. I was there for an hour and a half with $60, and I walked away with 33 of those dollars still intact. And when you consider, so they complement your complimentary drinks when you're playing. So coffee and beer. I had one coffee, or I'm sorry, one diet Coke and a beer while I was sitting there, and for an hour and a half. So for an hour and a half's entertainment, I sat there, had a very nice chat with a bunch of people at the table. We had some fun. It was a good time. Good time. I like it. We're going to go back again. There's a couple places we didn't get to see that I think we really want to see. So that'll be fun. We went to the Mafia Museum. If you've never been to the Mafia Museum, go, or the Mob Museum. It's pretty neat. They got to see Al Capone's gun. Got to see the original St. Valentine's Day Massacre wall, the one with the bullet holes in it. Well, there is only one. I don't know why I'm saying the original. There's only one. And it's pretty cool. I got to see some of the evidence from the trial that came afterwards. Kind of neat if you're into mafia kind of stuff. But what's really cool, if you want an experience like no other, head below. Underneath the Mafia Museum, you will go to a Prohibition era speakeasy. The guy behind the counter who was mixing the drinks was amazing. Did he made some cool cocktails. I ordered an old fashioned. I'm not a huge like mixed drinker, um, but the old fashioned came in a glass bottle inside of a hollowed out book, which is apparently how they served them back in the day. So it was a pretty good drink. Very enjoyable experience. The guy behind the counter knew a ton about the drinks, so he was giving us some of the history and how things worked in the speakeasy and all that kind of stuff. It was just a lot of fun. I called my mom earlier and I said you would have loved that place. What else is going on? I am redoing the cover of The Dramatic Dead. Those of you who have read The Dramatic Dead are going to say, but the cover's fine. Yes, the cover's fine. The person who did the cover for me did a good job. I'm pleased with that cover. But I wanted to change it. The reason I want to change it, and I'll show you this detail. It's all about covers, right? If you look at the Reverend Dead and you look at the Dramatic Dead, you're going to notice that the Reverend Dead here, it's a very simple cover. There's really nothing else on it. The Dramatic Dead, however, has a lot of different things going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade up the cover, and it's going to look a little bit more like, and this is a very small version of what it's going to look like, but it's going to look like that. There we go. Try to get that in the center room. It's tough to do everything in reverse, right? So it's going to look something like that, you know? Very, very similar to the way the Reverend Dead looks in terms of simplicity. I don't know if this is a good move or not, but you got to change your covers around every once in a while. And it's just time to do some changes for the Dramatic Dead. I'm also re-editing that Dramatic Dead, as I said, and the reason I'm doing that is simply put, we need to fix a few things in there, like For example, the character Heather, she's the young lady who's in the afterlife because she passed away. I didn't describe her at all, ever. In the, describe her as a pretty young lady. But other than that, I don't give you a really good feeling what she looks like. So I'm going to give you a little bit of that in the description. There's also some other things that I didn't do that were technically they're a technical problem, and they need to be fixed. So I'm going through and re-editing the entire book. I'm probably about 15% done with the total work I have to do. I've been dragging my feet on it a little, but then again, I also went on vacation at the time period at the time, so. Got 2 books in edit. The second Pagorian Chronicles book is out there, waiting to be edited, and the app, my next horror novel, is actually sitting out there to be edited right now. So I've got a little downtime, so I figured, what the heck, I'd go through this this one more time. But anyway, that's everything I've got going on. If you like this cover, let me pull up my mirror image again here so I know. If you like this cover, so it would look, when you would look at it in the rack, it would look sort of like that. That's what you would see. Here we go. Right, sort of like that. If you saw that, what would it intrigue you? Also, here I'll read the back. The back's going to get gussied up too a little bit. Different type of different lettering, a little bit better. A madman guts a city with near surgical precision. Clinging to any chance in a million, the family of the last victim turns to a private investigator, eager to contribute what he can to a case, leaving everyone baffled. A cat-and-mouse game unfolds, forcing Dirk and his quirky band of investigators to race against time to save the life of the next victim. Da-da-da-da. I also added the little flourish, my signature flourish on the bottom, if you can see that. Here, I'll try and get it. You can't see it all that well, but just like on, that's what I have on the back of all my other books. This is going to look like that too. So, all right. Well, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you for listening. And I will see which shows do I have coming up. Let me, before I let you go, I know I've kept you longer than I would normally keep a short video, but let me just tell you where I'm going to be next. So if you're in the area, you can stop on by. You don't have to, but it's always nice to see people. I may, at some of these independent shows, start putting out a jar that people can put money into to support the podcast, because I need money to support my podcast. In these short videos, I know I feel like I'm rambling a little bit, but really I regard this more as like talking to friends versus anything else. So I hope you guys know that I'm not rambling right now as much as just talking to some friends like I normally would. So thank you for listening and tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. By the way, the 23rd of October is my son's birthday, son Thomas's birthday. He'll be 21 years old. It's very exciting. I'm excited about it anyway. Let's see. We have Hanover. If you're going to be in the area of Richmond, come on out to the Hanover Book Festival. It's going to be at 8700 Bell Creek Road in Mechanicsville, Virginia. That's 8700 Bell Creek Road in Mechanicsville, Virginia. That is, I believe, a VFW is what that is. Oh, no, it's American Legion Post 175. So 8700 Bell Creek Road. Come out and see me. It'll be a really way cool event. Let's see. It'll be... I forget how long it'll be, but you can look them up if you look over Hanover Book Festival, Richmond, Virginia. You'll probably find it, or Mechanicsville. So, okay, that's about it. You guys have a great day, great rest of your day, and I'm gonna let you go. And toodles, friends.